Hi, everyone, and happy Sunday, and welcome to week 2 of our grade 12 academic e-learning business leadership course. I hope that you're settling into your courses, that you had a great weekend, and you're ready to hit the ground running this week. Last week was really orienting yourself to the e-learning space, familiarizing yourself with how I go about my teaching practice in e-learning because every teacher is different, and just really getting a feel for what this course is all about. This week is our first full week of class together, and so the expectations are going to start to increase. There will be more assignments and more things to make sure that you're on top of, and we'll see how we do. So just a reminder, there were 2 instructional videos last week that you were required to go through, and that would have given you all the information as to how to navigate this course. You would have learned that in our Brightspace classroom, every Sunday at 8 p.m., I post a weekly instructional video just like this, as well as a weekly agenda. This instructional video replaces me in your classroom, listening to me Monday to Friday every day in class. It's mandatory that you listen to this lesson. I go through everything that you need to know for the week. It's occasional that I might do another instructional video if there's like a major project that you need within the week, but often it's just this one video. So it's really important that you listen to it. It's your responsibility to listen to it to make sure that you have everything you need to know for the week ahead. Okay? So with that being said, I've gone ahead and posted the agenda for our second week, and you would find it on the top of our activity feed here. When you open it up, it looks like this. So again, I kind of go through a little preamble here. I do recommend that you read and review that. And this is our agenda for week 2, September 11th to the 15th. All right. So for Monday, September 11th, for this class, you are responsible for watching the TED Talk, Drew Dudley's Lollipop Moments. It's really important that any video that I assign you in this class, that you take notes on the videos, because I often bring them back into assignments, projects, and tests. Okay. So this is an example of something that you'll see on a unit test, right? It allows you to really look differently about leadership and allows you to hopefully tap into the leader within you. I think we often have an impression that leaders need to be like loud and extroverted and dominant and alpha, but actually this is quite opposite. For many leaders are very introverted, and introverts are actually powerful and influential leaders because they've been proven to be better listeners. And as we can all imagine, those who are better listeners often tend to have more empathy and compassion for others. And really, when we think about great leaders, that's definitely up there as something that I would want in a boss or employer. So watch the video, take notes on the video, and make sure that you complete the attendance activity for the day. Okay, that remember for the first 2 weeks of this course, you have to complete the attendance activity on the day it is assigned. Okay, don't complete it, on Tuesday or Wednesday if it's assigned to you on the Monday, if you want to be marked as present for the course. Okay. On Tuesday, September 12th, you're going to be learning about plagiarism and course expectations. So you are required to watch this video on citations. If you open it up, it's an instructional video. So I guess you've got 2 instructional videos this week on how to do Chicago style citations. Watch this video. And if you've never done Chicago style citations before, even more important that you do that. Just again, it's a mandatory for this course. We do use Chicago style. To help you out with Chicago style, I want to draw your attention to our content section of the course. If you go to content and you scroll down to the folders, you'll notice that I have an entire citations guide here, a folder for you. I've actually embedded the lesson in here. I've also embedded multiple different sources to help you. I've got summary sheets, practice sheets with answers. The answers are linked in here. I actually have a sample essay using Chicago style as well. So review these documents because they will help you. It is 100% expected that you use citations in a grade 12 academic course. So if you are taking work from other things other sources, if you're paraphrasing, so taking things and putting them into your own words, you have to cite the person that created that content. Otherwise, it is plagiarism. If you're using ChatGPT, that's plagiarism. So again, you really want to be very careful and make sure that you understand how to do citations. So that is what you are doing on Tuesday of this week, okay? Don't forget to complete your attendance activity for Tuesday's class as well. On Wednesday, we're going to do some reflective work on our knowledge of citations and plagiarism. Okay, so this is your first assignment of the course. all assignments are found in Dropbox. So if you go to Assessments and Dropbox, you'll notice that this assignment is there on the top of your Dropbox under Unit 1 Assessments. You can access the assignment through here. By grade 12, you all know how to submit assignments in Dropbox. However, it's important to note that I have a very specific way in which I want you to submit those assignments, and I'll show you that in just a second, okay? So review how to do this and go ahead, and you can also complete the access the assignment through our weekly agenda. I just always recommend that you do it through Dropbox because you're doing it through there anyways. So for assignments in this class, there is a very specific way in which I want you to submit the assignments, okay? The assignment itself is really straightforward, so I'm just going to open up the document now to take you through the assignment. All right, so we're going to be doing a lot of reflective work in this course, and you're actually going to be creating a blog throughout this course as well, where you will be housing your reflective work. Or the journaling that you do for this assignment. It really, like, what I want you to do is go ahead and read this as well, but I really kind of go on a bit of a tangent about ChatGPT. I've created the content of this course and the assessments of this course to be original. So I want to see a lot of personal anecdotes and examples and first person responses in the work that you do. This is how you're going to get the most out of this course. This is going to be the way that you relate to this course from your own understanding, your own leadership capacity and potential. It's really important that you kind of acknowledge that, okay? To submit assignments in this course through Dropbox, you will have to go through a series of steps, and this is how you do that. You're going to always create your assignments in Google Documents. If you prepare your assignment in a different format, I will not accept it. It needs to be done in a Google document. When you create your Google document, okay, so you're going to create a document as you always know, as you know how to do. One of the first things you're going to do with that document is you're going to share it with me and give me editing privileges. Okay, so you're going to click on share. I'm just going to walk you through this because I know you know how to do it, but again, this is how we're submitting all assignments in this class. So it's really important that you just do it right from the get-go. Okay, so you're going to click on share, and I apologize, my internet is being a little bit slow. Take a minute to stop talking. I've been recording videos for the last 2 hours, so I don't mind the moment. It'll hopefully eventually load, but you're going to share it with me. So you're using my email address to do the sharing, okay? And when it pops up to share it with me, there's this little button underneath it that says notify. Unclick that. You do not need to notify me that you shared it with me, okay? And make sure that you make it so that I have editing privileges. This is really important. For whatever reason, my computer doesn't want to do this right now, probably because it wants me to name it. That might be why. Okay, let's just name it. And we are going to share it with me. You have my email address. So here's my email address. And give me editing privileges, unclick notify, and share. Okay? So you're always going to do that. Complete your assignment, and then you're going to upload your assignment. When you upload it, you are also going to copy and paste the link of the document, and you're going to submit it as a text file. You have to submit your document in this way, okay? You're going to copy the link of the document and submit it as a text file and upload it. This is the way you will submit all assignments in this class. If you do not submit it this way, first time I will email you and say I'm not going to mark it until you resubmit it. I've deleted it. Submit it again. Okay, we're going to get it right. Okay, but you have to submit it this way. Otherwise, in the future, if you continue to not submit it in this way, I just won't mark the assignment. Okay, so again, this is your practice. If you need help, if you want to pop into a Google Meet and go through, if you want to submit your assignment and then have me double check that you did it right, send me an email. I can do that, no problem. But this is the way you're submitting assignments in this class this semester. And then you're going to go through the steps, obviously, in your document and complete your reflection. I don't need to go through the assignment. It's all written there for you. But if you have any questions about it, just send me an email, okay? And that is what you are doing for Wednesday's class. Complete your attendance activity for Wednesday. And on Thursday, you have been assigned an instructional lesson. This lesson comes in the form of a slide deck. Now, in this class, you are going to be given slide decks throughout the semester. Okay, these slide decks are like, consider them like content and replacement for lessons. So I've made them very detailed. There's a lot of content in these slide decks, and it's your responsibility to take notes on these slide decks. This is your content and curriculum for the course. And when you have future tests, assignments, things like that, you're going to need to know this content. So, as an example, the dynamic new workplace I'm going to tell you is on your final exam. One of your last questions has you connect to the dynamic new workplace. If you don't know what that is and you go online and you try to Google the answer, I'm going to know that it's not from this source because the online answers are not the lessons that I've created. You have to know the content from the lessons I've created in this course. My best recommendation is that you start taking notes immediately. Create a document for Unit 1 notes and either like just take copy the link for this slide deck and put it in there so you have access to it, or take notes on it. You need to make sure that you are organized because there's a lot of content in a senior academic course. Okay, so you're going to go through the lesson, make sure you understand the content. Then you're going to read the article on Generation Z and why Generation Z is unique in terms of the way that they approach business and leadership. And you're going to complete the attendance activity for Thursday's class. Then on Friday, I give you a work period to complete everything for the week. Don't forget to do your attendance activity for Friday's class. So to summarize all of that, it's a lot, right? So I said we're going to hit the ground running this week. This is what it's going to really feel like. You are responsible for watching the Lollipop Moments video and taking notes on it, watching and reviewing the citations instructional video, making sure that you understand how to do Chicago-style citations. This is going to come into play when you do your plagiarism assignment this week, where you have to go through the content on plagiarism, create a Google document, and properly submit it. You will also have to include one citation in Chicago style in this assignment. And then you're going to go through the dynamic new workplace slide deck, take notes on that, and read the article on how Generation Z differs from previous generations. Okay? Again, I recommend taking some notes on that as well. You're going to complete all 5 attendance activities on the day in which they are assigned to be marked as present for that day. And you're going to reach out and ask me for help and ask me if any questions that you have, or pop into a Google Meet with me if you have any questions. This is like the real deal. You are now officially in what it's going to feel like each week in this course. Last week was pretty gentle start to things, but now you're hitting the ground running. You're going to find that if you leave all of this stuff until the weekend, you are going to have a really hard time getting everything in by Monday. So don't do that, okay? Use the period that's designated each day in your school for you to work on this course. Designate 75 minutes each day for this course, right? You're going to know. I mean, watching a TED Talk on Monday, this is going to take you maybe 15 minutes. So maybe start doing Tuesday stuff on Monday, right? Balancing your time is what being successful in an e-learning course is all about. And at this level, super important, especially if you want to go to university next year. All right? I think that's everything. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Please do not ever hesitate to reach out. I am here for you 100%. I hope you all have a fabulous week, and I will see you online.